Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am the Kpop Hag, and today we are going to be moving my Purple Kiss Nagon collection into this Alt Bias A5 My Collection binder. This is my first A5 binder. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I've only ever used A4 9 pocket page setups, so we're gonna see how this is gonna go. I did play around with it last night. So I have some of my bigger items in here, and I kind of know how the layout needs to go. I kind of messed up, so I didn't want to rebuy sleeves, so I bought their mini tour page pockets, which are great. They do fit, but now they're almost too big, and I had thought I bought enough to not have to double side, but I do have the double side, so I will probably either get some purple sleeves from them, just because Purple Kiss purple sleeves, or they did include these 2 free packs of color sleeves. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I might use them, or I might use the black ones that I already have, but we're going to move my collection into this binder after the dogs stop barking. And we're back. I did also realize that because I'm now doing basically an 8 pocket instead of a 9 pocket, that I do have too many cards for some eras. So I will be having to slightly downsize for some of the eras. So for Into Violet, for example, I will be downsizing this Oh What 2 pop. I don't plan to ever fully collect Gones pops. I think it might be fun to have a full collection, but I am kind of trying to pull back a little bit on collecting extra things now that all of my alt groups are doing their side quests. So I think what is going to be best for me is just to keep like a page or 2 per era. And then we will just move straight into hide and seek. Now, that's not to say that I won't ever pick up more cards for Gone from the older eras, because there are some like Holy Grail cards that I obviously would love to get my hands on, like the Agit special broadcast card from Cabin Fever era. I would absolutely love to own that card. Do I ever think I will find it? Probably not. But, you know, if one of my just absolute dream cards pops up, I might bend the rules a little bit, or we might, you know, have to do some tough decisions and get rid of some cards that I've had for a while. But the main plan with this setup is that the front page is going to be all the album cards first, and then pre-order benefits. And then originally I was going to just follow straight in with like keep my fan sign cards with the pre-order benefits, and then any special like broadcast cards or RBW Cafe cards. But I might actually pull my fan sign specific cards out and make them their own little section. Or I do actually have a section where I'm going to have like some bigger fan sign related items. So I might put them in there. I haven't fully decided yet what the plan is. Everything is still kind of up in the air. I don't want to make too many changes at once, just because this is my first A5 setup, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm gonna feel about it. So if I don't like this, Purple Kiss will probably move back into an A4 binder, and then I might move my Girls' Generation collection in here because I do just keep my pools for everyone, and I could potentially like split it up by member, but I'll probably just let everything run through. But you know, again, there's not just like a super set plan, so never say never. The only time we're gonna deviate from release order for this binder is gonna be for the Japanese cards, or the 2 Japanese albums, because I really don't like, Dear Violet only has 2 pre-order benefits, and I'm pretty sure one of them is actually a postcard, so it wouldn't fit in the page anyway. So I am just going to combine the 2 Japanese releases, I think after BXX era, because that's kind of where they fit in best. Or I guess I could put them after Festa, because like if Festa wasn't here, it would be Dear Violet, BXX, and then no, On the Violet and then Dear Violet, with just BXX in the middle. But Festa kind of adds an extra layer between the 2. Oh, also for Festa, because I do have her from like early bird special set, I don't have room for the Polaroid, so I will probably also just put this up on Mercari. Not that I think anybody really is looking for those anymore, but you know, it might help complete someone's collection. Okay, so I think here is where I'm going to do both Japanese releases. And okay, so I did actually measure, and I was so sure that these pocket pages were gonna be like the perfect fit for the sleeves I used to double sleeve, because I just really didn't want to have to buy new sleeves. I have so many sleeves. They work great for these Japanese cards, but there is quite a bit of room left for the like regular sized photo cards. But I think overall it will work out. I don't feel like the cards move around too much, so I think it will be okay. Now, this is my first, this is where I'm going to kind of differ from my original plan. Because if I do pull out my fan sign cards, okay, I guess I won't pull out the fan sign cards. We will just leave okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. So originally my plan was to just put the Japanese album cards at the very end on their own page, and just like have them be the wrap up for the Purple Kiss section, because Go-On is going to re-debut either as a solo or in another group or in a unit, and I will be collecting. But I am a big chronological person, and I would like to have the cards in as much of a chronological order as I can get. So I think having them here is better, but then that does make BXX start on its own on the back. But also, BXX is the era I have the most cards for, which means we will have a really nice 2-page spread. Because BXX is the era that I first had my fan sign. I first got to do fan signs. I got into like participating pretty heavily in Goes. I have my first ever like broadcast cards. So it is kind of like a really special era for me. And then I did the same for Headway. So I think it will work out. Also, I do have Dosie's fan sign card because I did a unit call for BXX. But with the new setup, I obviously don't have space for it. And I do have a unit card, so I think I will also be selling the Y Global Dosie. Then for Headway, we have kind of a similar setup going. And Headway is another era where I'm a little bit torn on what to do, because technically I have too many cards. And I can very easily like solve this problem by just keeping a few more of the pre-order benefits that I had claimed through my Goes. So what I can do is keep some more pre-order benefits. So it'll be like that. And then I have my special cards here like this. Or what I think I kind of want to do, because I have a lot of cards already, is keep my fan sign cards and these special cards. And then I have a Morudol top loader coming, and I could keep this in the top loader, which would be really, 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 really cute. Also, I would like to get her other cards. I think there's only a couple other cards with her doll, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to keep this for the top loader and sell, like I originally had, these other Pobs. And that way, Headway will finish off really nicely, just right here. And then we can move into I Miss My. And obviously we will start with the photo book or the album cards. I am still waiting on my group order stuff to come in, but I should have everything done that I need for my spread. And we're gonna put the units here with the QR. Then I will have my 2 claims here. I did pick up just today her K-Town Pob, because like I said, I did play around with this last night, so I know I needed one more card. Then we have her show fan meeting card. And then here on the back, I'm gonna have her 2 broadcasts and the RBW Cafe cards. And then we will end off this section with the Are Now cards, which I do have her last photo book card on the way. It has been shipped out. And then I did pick up some extra Pob claims on Instagram, which I did realize with this setup I will need one more, so I'm going to leave a space there until I decide which one I'm going to get. And then I also have her RBW Cafe cards. And I somehow ended up with an extra page. Oh, because I moved where the Japanese stuff goes. So that very neatly finishes out this section. And then we will move on to my Perky member side quest. So this is where I will keep my cards for the other members. So for now, I think I'm just going to keep the cards that I already had. So I did have Swan's full 20 album card set. And then I had also picked up 2 POBs. I might look into trying to get one more POB just to finish out this page. And then for Yuki, I have her L's Up cards. So I'm gonna put her solo cards on the front. And then for right now, I will keep her units on the back. But my plan going forward is kind of like what I'm gonna do with Dreamcatcher. I'm just going to keep my pulls for all of the side quests that the members do. So I might look into getting rid of her units and just continuing onto the page. Because it's just 4, I might try to get 4 cards for everyone's side quest if they have them. But we'll have to see what the future holds and what they all do. Then, like I said, I will have my fan sign stuff, and I do have a very special card that I'm going to kind of cover up because as far as I know it's undisclosed and it's very, very special to me. But I have 4 of her Into Violet winner cards. This is a Halloween event from Zombie Era, and I was very lucky to find the photo print and the Polaroid. I'll put my fan sign stuff here. I will either have to get Alt Bias's single page slots for them, or I will have to do some modifications on my own. And then here in the back, I have all of my Polaroids, which I'm not going to show because they are all undisclosed. But yes, this is my new Purple Kiss photo card binder. It's gonna take me a little bit of time getting used to everything because, like I said, I've only ever used A4 size 9-pocket page binders. But I do think everything looks very nice in these pages. I'm very happy with the quality. It is quite expensive to make the switch. Everything I purchased cost me about $100 after shipping. But the quality is really great. This binder has a magnetic closure, which is fantastic. And it has a dust cover. It has this page, like it's supposed to keep the pages from moving so your cards don't slide around, which sounds really fancy. I have never used one before. But yes, this is my new Purple Kiss / Gone binder. And that is everything for this video. I hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you next time. Bye! Hi, it's me again. I didn't really plan on filming an unboxing video for this because it's just the bag from the Japanese A Violet to Remember concert and this little keychain, but I forgot when you ordered the bag that there is a random member card inside. So I didn't plan on filming an unboxing because it's just an empty bag and a keychain and there's nothing exciting to see. I got Gone's random bag card. Out of 6 members, I think there was 1 card per member, and it's completely random which member's card you get. And I got Gone's, and I just ordered this through eBay. I didn't make a message to the seller. I did not ask for Gone. I did not select Gone. I got Gone. I got Gone. Ah! So she will not be going into this binder that we just set up. She will be going with my Tour Cards binder. either with my freebie set or something. I don't know where I'm going to put her. But of all the members I could have gotten, I got Golden's card. And it's, okay, I'm realizing now it's really hard to see with the heart sleeve on. But, like, y'all, she loves me. She loves me. Like, it could have been any member. I would have been happy with any member's card. But I got Golden's card. I got my biases card. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put her yet, but oh, this makes me so happy. So I will have this bag at the Violet to Remember concert. I'm so happy it came in on time. But yeah, that is actually now really officially all for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!